Long time no see. Are you well?
Huh, Olivia? It's been a long time. What's up?
I wanted to ask and tell you something, so I contacted you after a long time.
Really? It was perfect timing. I had something to report too.
Maybe it's related to that. First, I'll say what I want to say.
Yeah, what?
Don't mess with me. What are you thinking? Don't steal someone's man. Give him back right now.
Huh?
It's not huh. You know that Kaylee is marrying my fiancé. You're so annoying.
Hold on, Olivia. You mean John, the person I'm marrying, right? I didn't know he was your fiancé. What do you mean? Do you even know John? I haven't reported about the wedding yet. I really don't understand what's going on.
I heard it from a friend in high school. You're marrying John, even though we're from the same hometown. Did you think you wouldn't get caught stealing someone's man and marrying him?
So what do you mean John is Olivia's fiancé?
It means exactly that. We promised to marry each other long before you, and I'm way more suitable for him than you are.
I just asked him now, and he says he doesn't know who Olivia is.
There's no way he'd honestly tell his cheating partner about his real girlfriend. Are you stupid?
When was this promise to marry made? At least in high school you had a different boyfriend, right? I heard you often brag about your boyfriend during club activities. Heard about it? What do you mean?
I was telling you. You never had a guy's shadow around you, so I was teaching you how to get a boyfriend.
I was focused on club activities in high school. We were aiming to be a team that could compete in the inter-high.
We were engaged long before high school.
Sorry, I really don't understand. What about your boyfriend from high school?
He was just a placeholder.
Huh? I can't comprehend the difference in dimensions.
But John was in the States during high school, wasn't he?
That's true, but... So you were dating another guy as a placeholder? Fiancé from way before then? That's too absurd.
He's the heir of a well-known company in our hometown, you know. There's no merit for him to marry someone like you. Don't you get that?
Even if you say that, he proposed to me. And we're even making progress on our wedding plans. I want to believe him more than Olivia. If you can't come up with something definite to prove that you're engaged to him, I'll end this conversation.
Wait a minute. Don't you think you can steal my fiancé and get away with it?
I don't intend to run away.
If you think that, I have a plan too.
A plan?
I'll tell Alina.
So...
You'll be in trouble if I tell Alina. I know from experience that it's scary when she gets angry during club activities. She's a major landowner in her hometown, and she's marrying the mayor's son next time.
I know that because I've been in contact with her, but... So?
I'll tell Alina that you stole my boyfriend and make it impossible for you to stay in her hometown. She's an influencer on social media. She could erase you with just one post.
That's why I'm not stealing him.
Think what you want. I'm going to report it to Alina. You better endure the little time you have left in your hometown.
Wait a minute, Olivia! Olivia!
Kaylee, been a while. Can I ask you something?
Alina, thank you for your hard work. Is it about Olivia by any chance?
Oh, you knew. I just got a call yesterday, but I couldn't answer it. I just called back and asked her. Is it true that you stole Olivia's fiancé? Sorry, I'm not good at beating around the bush, so I asked you straight.
Yesterday, I suddenly got a call from Olivia. It was the first time I'd heard that my fiancé was Olivia's fiancé, but he says he doesn't know anything about Olivia either. And Olivia says they've been engaged for a long time.
What's that?
I'm the most confused and troubled. Olivia is emotional and the context of her text messages is hard to understand. All I know is that she says I stole her fiancé.
She's like a tragic heroine, feeling like she's a victim. And she asked me to punish you, Kaylee.
Punishing her?
I can't really understand the situation without hearing both sides.
I'm sorry to bother you when you're busy.
It's fine. We were teammates aiming for the inter-high together in club. And we both still live in our hometown. Besides, Olivia had been a little prone to jumping to conclusions since elementary school.
Elena, you were on the same team as Olivia since elementary school, right?
We have a long-standing connection. Now that you mention it, I remember. Kaylee's fiancé is John Morgan, right?
Yes, that's right. I've heard that he often met with Elena's fiancé at parties.
I think he's from the same elementary school as us.
Oh, really?
You know, he's the heir of a famous company in our hometown, isn't he? He was always dressed like a young master with a thin frame. He should have been nicknamed Prince. I didn't interact with him much because we were in different grades.
I wonder if something happened between him and Olivia when they were in elementary school.
We were in different grades, and we went to different middle schools. That's right, I happened to be meeting with a former teammate who was in the same class as Olivia tomorrow evening. I'll ask her about it then.
I'm so sorry.
It's on my way and we're already on the boat, so don't worry.
You're still the reliable big sister, Elena. I feel reassured that you haven't changed since high school.
I'm just being nosy.
A person who is just nosy can't be unanimously elected as the club president. I have some free time tomorrow afternoon. If it's not too much trouble, could you let me join you?
You're still the same, Kylie. A hard worker who doesn't rely on others. Okay, I'll keep 4 p.m. open tomorrow. I'll contact you later about the location.
Thank you.
Kaylee, it's a shame the weather is so cloudy today, isn't it? God isn't celebrating you because you tried to steal someone's boyfriend.
Are you still saying that?
It's a fact.
After I heard from Olivia, I looked into it properly. Olivia and John only went to the same elementary school, right? Their classes were different for all 6 years. Of course I wouldn't know.
We made a proper promise to marry. There's even a video of proof. You stole my fiancé, so I woke up early today and prepared various things.
Preparation? Are you planning something?
I'm prepared to send you to hell, and I'm fully prepared to mess up your wedding. I came to take back the groom in a pure white dress.
If it's about the wedding, we had it yesterday.
What? What are you talking about? It's today, right?
But I didn't send an invitation to my wedding to Olivia, did I? She shouldn't know when or where the wedding is happening, right?
I must have heard it from a friend from our school days.
But my ceremony was yesterday. I don't think she could possibly attend. Olivia, whose wedding venue are you at?
Do you think I'll go home if you say something like that? There are familiar faces in the lobby. And there are also my teammates from high school. This must be a wedding venue. If you think that I will give up and go home because of your shallow lies, you're sorely mistaken. I'm here to reclaim the groom and get married.
There are also my teammates from high school here? Wait, that's not right!
I'm not in contact with you anymore. I'll be getting my fiancé back, thank you very much. In the midst of my old classmates, I hope your misdeeds get exposed. And you lose all your friends and can't even stay in your hometown.
So wait!
It's too late to be flustered now. Prepare yourself.
It's not like that! Olivia, listen to me! Olivia, that's not my venue!
Where did you run off to?
I didn't run away!
The ceremony started and I thought I'd get to the groom before you. But when I entered before the bride, there was a man I didn't know.
Of course, it's not my wedding. It's Elena's wedding.
What? Did you know?
That's why I tried to stop you. Since they are my high school classmates at the wedding today, I thought it was Elena's wedding.
I was kicked out of the venue by various adults, and Elena is really angry.
Of course she would be. Her once-in-a-lifetime wedding was ruined.
It's not your wedding?
That's why I said my wedding ended yesterday.
When I asked a high school friend about a wedding this month, they said it was today.
I don't know how you found out, but didn't you avoid using my name?
I only asked when the wedding was.
Of course, I would think it's Elena's wedding normally.
I had my wedding in Hawaii. We only invited family members. A wedding where friends participate. I would normally think that's Alina's. A wedding in Hawaii? Both Alina and I couldn't attend each other's weddings, so we're just sending her congratulations. Wait, so your wedding was really yesterday? And the venue was in Hawaii? Does that mean that if it's true, I could have had a wedding in Hawaii? Are you still talking about this? John isn't your fiancé, and you've never dated, right? You just went to the same elementary school. But I have a video of proof of our promise. Are you talking about that play we did at the elderly facility near the elementary school? What? From 1st grade to 6th grade in elementary school, 5 people from each class were chosen to do a play, right? I've seen that video because John had it too. At that time, you played Princess Kaguya, right? Olivia played Princess Kaguya, and John was one of the men who proposed to her. He proposed to me. Are you the type to take a play seriously? That would mean all actors have a lot of fiancés. You don't even have John's contact information, right? You're just making unreasonable demands because you heard that the person you did a play with in elementary school is the heir to a famous local company and is getting married to me, right? The fact is, I'm more suitable than you. You don't even know his contact information. You haven't dated him, and you're not in his sight. There's no way you're suitable. You're just a fan shouting out love for a celebrity. Please stay out of our lives in the future. He didn't even remember Olivia until he saw the video of the play that was left over. You're lying. More importantly, you tried to ruin someone's wedding without confirming properly. You should reflect on that and apologize sincerely even now. Well, take care of the rest on your own. Stop ignoring me. Is it a friend's thing to ignore for a week? I think it's not a friend's thing to try to ruin a wedding and steal the groom. You finally replied. I was on my honeymoon after the wedding, so I had notifications turned off except for important people. Help me. Help? I'm being sued for damages. Damages? From Alina. Isn't it natural since you ruined it? I just entered before the bride. I didn't ruin it that much, and I was kicked out right away. There's no way that would work. Even if it was before the entrance, the ceremony had started, and it's only natural to be angry that the once-in-a-lifetime ceremony was tarnished for a selfish reason. For the record, I tried to stop you. You should have stopped me more efficiently. That wedding, there was a camera, and it was being live-streamed or something. Because the bride is an influencer, and the groom is the mayor's son. It was written on the wedding invitation that only the ceremony would be broadcast, so everyone should have agreed to it. I didn't hear anything about that. Normally, you wouldn't think of crashing it. I'm being charged for emotional distress and other things. And they're asking for a lump sum of $25,000. I don't have that kind of money, and my parents are telling me to leave the town because I was exposed on the internet. I was kicked out of my parents' house and I have nowhere to go. Aren't you working? I was working as a temp, but it was a local company, so I was let go the day before yesterday. It was revealed on the live stream that I was the intruder and when I was temping. And it seems the company was contacted. If you stay in your hometown, that's bound to happen. It's too much to ask for $25,000 when I don't have any savings. It's more than my annual income. I can't help you, and I don't intend to. Don't say that, Kaylee. Honestly, I think the phrase, you reap what you sow, fits perfectly. Please help me. You're married and the wife of a healthy man, right? You're not in trouble with money, right? That doesn't mean I have to agree to clean up after Olivia's self-inflicted mess. I know you were planning to ruin my wedding in the first place, and I was being unjustly angry. I'll apologize for being harsh on Kaylee because of my misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? I just got confused with old memories and thought he was my fiancé. I know you dated other men in high school, and I heard from Elena that you dated another man in junior high school and had a boyfriend until recently, right? No way. No matter how you look at it, you weren't thinking about John at all. And it only seems like you broke up with your boyfriend and targeted a former classmate with a good family background as your next target. Well,
Even if that's the case, I don't understand Olivia's words and action.
You understand the feeling of being in a hurry because everyone around you in your hometown is getting married, right?
You know there are good and bad things to do when you're in a hurry, right?
I really apologize from the bottom of my heart, so please help me. Elena likes Kaylee, so if Kaylee sides with me, it might work out, right? Right?
I'm on Elena's side, and Elena is on my side and has always helped me investigate. So I will never stand on Olivia's side.
That's...
You need to reflect on your own actions and take responsibility yourself. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to give Elena a souvenir now.
So wait a minute, Kaylee. Don't badmouth me to Elena. Kaylee?
Olivia, I won't say anything bad, so stop struggling. Apologize sincerely. You said it yourself, didn't you? The senior is scary when she's angry. It seems that Olivia borrowed money to pay the requested amount in a lump sum. Of course, the embarrassing past that was broadcast on the internet will never disappear, and she couldn't stay in her hometown. Before we knew it, she was gone from her hometown. The stream video was reposted after some editing, but it seems there were people who saved the original broadcast video. And now, it's been edited in various ways and seems to be spreading all over the internet.
Hey Jesse, I need you to leave the house for a while. My band's coming over and we need to practice.
Oh, David. Hello. How are you? I'm good, thanks for asking.
Yeah, hello, whatever. Look, I need you to go now. Band will be over soon, so I need the place to myself so that we can rehearse properly, which means you need to leave.
I kind of can't right now. I'm very busy.
Like, now? Busy doing what? Messing around on your laptop again? You can do that anywhere. I mean, what do you even do all day? Because you always say that you're busy, but as far as I can tell, you're not actually doing anything. You sit on your laptop all day, every day, probably just browsing social media or something.
How could you even say that? I'm working incredibly hard. Just because I don't go out to an office every day or work a normal 9 to 5 doesn't mean that my job isn't important or difficult.
How hard can sitting at home in your pajamas be?
Oh, and practicing with your band every week is difficult? Huh? You don't even do any gigs, so I have no clue how you're getting paid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Being in a band is an incredibly difficult job. Plus, I'm the lead singer and frontman, so I have even more work to do.
Oh yeah? Doing what?
Like arranging the practices and the gigs that we do. That's right, we do gigs.
I hardly think that performing at the same pub every week for free beers counts as a gig. You don't even get paid for it.
Whatever. Look, you need to move your fat butt out of the house so that me and my friends can rehearse in peace. Nobody wants to be distracted by your ugly face wandering around the place. Got it?
What? I'm not fat or ugly.
Wanna bet? Because I have 3 bandmates who would say otherwise.
I know I'm not either of those things, and I'm not going to justify myself to you or your stupid friends. I don't need their validation to know that I am perfect the way I am.
Uh-huh, great. Hit for you, Uggo. But you still need to get lost so that I can practice.
You can't just kick me out of my home whenever you feel like it.
Why not? It's not like you contribute anything to the place. In fact, you're more of a freeloading drain of resources, if anything.
I might be living at home temporarily, but I'm definitely not freeloading. I pay more than my fair share of the bills and rent. Not to mention I buy all of my own food and do pretty much everything for myself, like the washing and stuff. Unlike you, all you do is laze around at home, making a mess and expecting mom to clean up after you. You don't even pay her any money towards the bills.
Ugh, whatever.
Actually, yeah. What does mom have to say about all of this? Surely she's not happy at being kicked out of her own home. And she won't like the fact that you're doing it to me either.
I'm not kicking mom out. She's going out with some of her friends, and she honestly doesn't care if I kick you out or not.
Huh? Yes, she does. I'm her daughter.
That literally means nothing to her. She does not care in the slightest.
Yes, she does.
Ask her yourself. You'll see I'm right.
Fine, I will. And I'll prove you wrong. Hey, Mom. Sorry to bother you, but David is trying to kick me out of the house. He says that I need to leave because his band needs to practice. But I have a load of work that I need to get done, and I really can't afford to waste time going out just to please David. Can you talk to him for me? Please?
Jesse, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I do not care about you and your brother's petty squabbles. I'm not going to talk to him for you. You are a big girl now, so you can deal with things yourself.
But Mom...
No, stop being so petty. It's not an attractive trait. Besides, David told me all about your so-called work. You sit around doing nothing all day and leeching off of my kindness and allowing you to live with me. I don't like people wasting my time. So, listen to your brother and get out of the house. At least he's trying to do something productive with his time and his life.
What I am doing is productive. I'm trying to get my college degree online whilst I work my regular job on a daily basis. I literally have no time to myself as I'm using it all to study and work.
Oh, so now you're saying that you're better than me and your brother? You're trying to make us seem like the horrible, lazy ones, huh? God, you are so selfish, Jesse. You literally don't care about anyone but yourself, do you? You should be ashamed of yourself. I know I'm embarrassed to have you as a daughter.
How can you say that? I'm your daughter.
Well, Lord knows I didn't want you. Your father is the only reason I kept you, and now he's left me and I'm stuck with you.
I honestly can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I thought moms were supposed to love their children.
Yeah, well, now you know that they don't have to.
Well, great. Thanks. The feeling's beginning to become mutual.
I honestly don't care if you like me or not. Your brother is my favorite anyway.
Clearly, considering he doesn't contribute to the house or bills at all, and you still dote upon him as if he's a toddler.
He doesn't contribute anything yet because he's trying to get his band noticed and signed. Once he gets an agent and he becomes famous, David's already promised to look after me. He even said that I would be able to quit my job.
Do you honestly believe that David is going to become famous with his band?
Well, he's got a much better chance of becoming rich and famous than you do of graduating college. You're definitely not smart enough for that.
What?
You heard me. So if you want to continue living at my house, you need to do as you're told and get out so your brother can practice. Got it? Now stop bothering me. I'm trying to have a fun night out with my friends.
You'd honestly kick me out just to please David?
Yes.
God, I can't wait until I can move out.
Yeah, well, you can't yet, so just shut up and do as you're told. And don't text me again. I won't answer it.
So, I suspect you'll be leaving for the evening? My friends are getting here at 7, so make sure you're gone before then.
You don't even know what Mom said.
I know that I'm Mom's favorite, so of course she's gonna side with me.
It's so not fair. I actually contribute to the house whilst you do nothing, and yet I'm the one who gets pushed aside?
Yeah. Now, hurry up and leave. Oh, also, I have no clue how long it'll take us to practice, so you might want to find somewhere else to stay tonight.
What?
You heard me, honestly. Are you sure you're my older sister with only a college education? Make sure I don't see you around here again.
You know what? Got it. Wishing you the best in life.
Huh?
I'm sick and tired of you and Mom bullying me. So I'll find somewhere else to live and make my own way in life. Goodbye, David. After tonight, you won't hear from me again.
As if. You'll be begging to come back before you know it.
We'll see. Hey, Robin. Sorry to message so late. Are you about?
Hey, Jess. Yeah, what's up?
Things have kind of gotten bad at my house. My mom and David are just constantly bullying me, and I can't deal with it anymore. I was wondering if I could crash in your spare bedroom until I find a place of my own?
Of course you can. I can't believe they're doing that to you. Although I've always thought that they're kind of mean.
You don't even know the half of it. On the upside, I should finally be able to finish off my college course. Once I've graduated, I'll finally be able to pursue the job I truly want.
That's great to hear. I'm really proud of you. You've worked so hard for this.
Thanks, Robin.
To be honest, I can't believe that 3 years have passed already. I remember when you first started that course. Now you're almost a qualified lawyer. Although, given the fact that you absolutely love to argue with anyone and everyone, I think you'll make a pretty good lawyer. Those criminals don't stand a chance against you.
You really think so?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Well, it's just that my mom and David have told me so many times that I'm a useless nobody and that I won't amount to anything. And I know that I shouldn't listen to them, but I don't know. Sometimes it just gets to me, you know?
Now, you listen to me. Your family is kind of rubbish, okay? So you need to just ignore every single thing that they say. You are one of the most amazing people that I have ever known. And your determination, hard work, and intelligence is going to get you very far. You are definitely not useless, and you are going to make something massive of yourself. You're going to be the best lawyer there ever was. If anyone is going to amount to nothing, it's your useless brother. He's not going to go very far because he doesn't actually apply himself. So if you're still worried about not doing very well in life, just remember, as long as you're doing better than David, then you're doing just fine. Besides, I would never just abandon you. You're my best friend, so if you ever needed help, then you know that I would be there for you.
Thanks, Robin. You have no clue how much that helps me. I honestly see you as my sister, and to know that you support me as much as you do honestly means the world to me.
I think of you as my sister too. And you know I support you in everything you do. Just like I know you would support me.
Of course I would. If you need me for absolutely anything, I will always be there for you.
Thanks, Jay. Now, hurry up and get your butt over here. We've got some scary movies to watch and a tub of ice cream to eat.
I'll be right there.
Hello? Is this Jesse?
Hello? Who is this?
It's David, your brother. I know it's been a while since we last spoke. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. I'm good too, by the way.
Great.
Well, I say good. There are a few things I actually need help with. If you'd be able to.
There it is.
There what is?
I knew the only reason you were texting me was to try and get your hands on my money.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to check in on you.
Uh-huh.
It's true. I heard that you became a lawyer, one of the best in the country, and I know that that can be quite a taxing and difficult job to do, so I wanted to make sure you were all right.
Well, I'm fine, thanks.
Good. So, I hear lawyers get paid quite a bit.
We do.
Well, with all that money hanging around, I don't suppose you have some to spare? Just a little bit so that I can try and pay this dude to produce my band's songs. Better yet, if you know some famous people from your job, maybe you could introduce me and my band to them?
I could, but I won't. Not for you, anyway.
Huh? But you don't understand. I need some money so that I can buy a place to live. Living with Mom is driving me crazy.
You still live with Mom?
Well, yeah, my band hasn't taken off yet, so I can't afford to get my own place, but you can help me now. You're my big sister after all.
Wow. Well, that's a hard no. I'm not going to buy you a house simply because you demand it of me.
Don't be so selfish. You've got loads of money. You can spare a bit for a decent house for me.
After the way you and Mom treated me, I wouldn't spare you a penny.
Are you still upset about that?
You effectively kicked me out of my home when I had nowhere else to go. What kind of family does that?
Well, it did you some good. Look at where you are now. We motivated you to work hard. If anything, you owe us half of your fortune for what we did for you.
You've not changed one bit. Still as selfish and self-centered as ever.
I'm not the one hoarding loads of money to myself and refusing to help you further your career.
I don't hoard it, actually. I pay my bills like normal people, and if I have a bit spare at the end of the month, I'll give it to charities. You know, to people who actually need the help and not someone who's just being selfish and thinking of themselves.
Are you seriously not going to give me anything? We're family.
No, we're not. You might be my brother by blood, but you're not my family. I've made a new family out of friends who truly love me and would be there for me through thick and thin. They wouldn't just abandon me or kick me out the second they felt like it. How about instead of demanding something that you've done nothing to earn, you focus on making yourself a better person and getting a job? Because you're not getting a penny from me.
I hate you. I mean, here you are with loads of money. You're basically rich and you're not willing to share with your family? How selfish is that? You don't deserve all that money. The least you could do is give some to me.
Excuse you? I don't deserve what I have? I'll have you know that I spent years of my life working towards my dream of becoming a good lawyer. I did my college degree online so that I could work at the same time. I then did years as an intern at a law firm whilst also studying for my master's degree. I have worked so incredibly hard to get to where I am, and I will not have you trying to bring me down and discredit what I've done. I deserve everything I have, and I won't feel bad for it because I worked for it, unlike you.
I seriously hate you.
I'm sure you do, but I don't care. I've got a great life, and I'm not going to let you ruin that. So this is goodbye. Don't try and contact me again because I won't respond. Have a good life, David. I hope you eventually learn how to empathize and think of others. You never know. You might actually see good things start happening to you. After that, I blocked David on every social media platform that I could think of. Whilst he might have been my brother, I knew that he would never respect me and I didn't want that kind of toxicity in my life. I knew I deserved better than that. Just because someone is related to you by blood, it doesn't make them family. Someone who is a part of your family will be there for you through the good times and the more difficult times, and they will support and help you through it all, like Robin did for me. So just remember that you can choose who your family is and that they don't have to be related to you for you to do so. I eventually met a man who later became my husband. He was another lawyer and we got along amazingly. We are both passionate about our jobs and we love to help people who deserve it. After dating for a little while, we decided to start our own family. We now have 2 wonderful children. I treat my children with love and respect, which I wish my own mother had treated me with, and I make sure that they do the same for each other as well. As for my mother and my brother, I'm not entirely sure what happened to them. The last I heard was that David's band split up as they were having no luck in getting signed or becoming famous. I think David now works in the bar where he would occasionally play, and I'm pretty sure he still lives at home with my mom. However, I have never tried to get back in contact with either of them, as they would not contribute anything positive to my life. So I can only hope they came to realize the errors of their ways and tried to better themselves and their behavior towards others.